My name is Alexandra, and here's what I learned in my Intro to Media Studies class. Before diving into it, I just want to say that obviously going into this course, I knew I'd be learning quite a bit, but I had no idea it would be taking this direction. And by this direction, I mean I learned a lot about myself. One thing I learned about myself is that if I lower my time on social media, my mood and productivity will boost a lot. I honestly wish I had done this reflection sooner. Of course, I knew I spent a lot of time on social media before, but once you start tracking it and really analyzing it, you see that it does affect your life for a large part reality, of it. And people are making permanent real life choices and actions for the virtual reality because they can post it and then they get reaction online. And I think that comes from somewhat of an addiction and consumption of media. It gets too much to a certain point. How do we regulate what's too much on social media? And I personally learned that I need to take a step back from it, and I will benefit from spending a lot less time on social media. I also wanted to touch on the notion of privacy. Once something is posted on the internet, it's there forever. You cannot take it back. And sometimes when pictures are posted, they're taken out of context. There's often times where there have been pictures posted and then someone else will write a narrative and will run with it. And this could cause social media panic where there's misinformation that's being spread, and it is believed amongst a large amount of people, and then which causes a panic. I myself get caught up in social media far too often where I'll see somebody post about certain successes, and I will get hard on myself and say, "Oh, I'm not working hard enough because I'm not close to where they are, or I have not achieved what they've achieved." But I really need to take a step back and really analyze the situation and think that just because they've achieved it doesn't mean I haven't achieved great things, and I shouldn't be too hard on myself. And also, social media is an illusion. Half the time, what people post is not even true. For example, let's say somebody posts about getting a nice car. Well, I'm wondering, oh, how are they in such a good financial position in order to afford this really expensive car? But in reality, they probably don't even own the car. And I'm getting hard on myself because I am in no position of being able to own a car of that price. But it's not even their reality either. I wanted to include the coding chart that I had done in this course because this is really the piece of information that gave me a different perspective on my consumption of media. It really put into perspective how it makes me feel. And if we look back on how much time I spend on social media, which is roughly 15 hours a day, that's a lot of time. And this is basically brain food, and I'm not feeding it the good stuff clearly because this chart just shows how much more negative thoughts that I'm getting as opposed to positive thoughts. Before this course, I knew that media lacked transparency, but it wasn't until I finished this course that I saw to what extent. And that has made me not, that has made me take in social media a lot less seriously, in which that has caused me to detach myself and spend a lot less time online. This has greatly improved my life. I feel a lot better on a day-to-day basis, so I'm very grateful for this class and this reflection.